Most authors miss this income stream. They'll spend months, sometimes years, writing a book, upload it to Amazon Kindle, and then stop there. But what if I told you there's a way to double, even triple, the lifetime earnings of a single book without writing a single extra word? That hidden income stream is audiobooks. Think about it. How many people around you actually sit down to read every night? Now compare that to how many people listen to podcasts, audiobooks, or YouTube videos while they're driving, cleaning, or walking. The truth is, more people than ever are choosing to listen instead of read. And the crazy part? Most authors never turn their books into audiobooks, which means you're stepping into a market that's growing faster than traditional publishing. In this video, I'll break down exactly why audiobooks are exploding in demand, how you can publish your very first audiobook step by step, and I'll even show you real proof of what's possible. Stick with me until the end, and you'll know how to make your first $1,000 with audiobook publishing. And hey, if you're serious about building passive income online, make sure to hit that subscribe button now so you don't miss future strategies just like this. Audiobooks aren't just another side hustle trend. They're part of a massive shift in how people consume information. The global audiobook market has been growing at double digits year after year. In fact, reports show the industry is now worth over $5 billion annually, and it's projected to nearly double in the next few years. That growth is faster than ebooks, faster than print, and it's not slowing down. Why? Because attention spans are shrinking and time is becoming more valuable. People don't always have an hour to sit and read, but they can listen while commuting, cooking, or working out. That convenience is what's fueling this explosion. And once someone gets used to listening, they rarely go back to only reading. Here's the kicker. While ebooks and print books face heavy competition, audiobooks are still underserved. Only about 1 in 5 books ever gets turned into audio. That means demand is much higher than supply. And when demand is higher than supply, the people who step in early get rewarded the most. Think of it like YouTube in 2010. The creators who uploaded consistently back then built massive audiences. Right now, audiobooks are in that early growth phase. You don't need to be a famous author or even write your own book to take advantage of it. You just need to know the right steps. And that's exactly what I'll show you next in the step-by-step walkthrough. All right, now let's break down the exact steps to publishing your first audiobook and setting yourself up to earn that first $1,000. Step 1. Create your ACX account. ACX, or Audiobook Creation Exchange, is Amazon's platform for audiobooks. This is where you'll upload your book and distribute it to Audible, Amazon, and iTunes, the 3 biggest platforms in the world. When you first sign up, you'll need to provide some important details, like your tax information, banking info, and in some cases, LLC details if you're running this as a business. Why does this matter? Because if you skip this step or enter it incorrectly, you could run into payment delays or even have your account suspended. A lot of beginners get stuck here, but don't worry. I'll share how I can help you set this up properly later. Step 2. Choose your narration option. Next, decide how the book will be narrated. You've got 2 choices. Option 1. Narrate the book yourself. This is perfect if you've got a clear speaking voice and access to a quiet space. You don't need a fancy studio, just a good USB microphone, some free audio software, and a little patience. The benefit? You save money, you keep creative control, and your listeners connect directly with you. Option 2. Hire a narrator. On ACX, you can post your project and audition narrators from all over the world. Some charge up front, say $200 to $500 per finished hour. Others work on a royalty share, where they take a cut of your sales instead of charging up front. That means you could technically publish an audiobook without spending $1 out of pocket. For example, I know a beginner who partnered with a narrator on royalty share, and together their audiobook now generates $200 to $300 per month. Completely passive. Step 3. Prepare your manuscript for audio. Not every book reads well out loud. You'll want to make small tweaks, like cutting charts, images, or long URLs, and making sure sentences flow naturally when spoken. Think about it. What looks fine on paper might sound robotic or confusing when narrated. A quick polish here can make the difference between an audiobook that feels professional and one that listeners abandon halfway through. Step 4. Upload and publish. Once narration is complete, you'll upload your files to ACX. The platform checks for technical standards like volume levels, background noise, and file formatting. Don't stress. Most professional narrators already deliver files that pass instantly. Once approved, your audiobook will go live on Audible, Amazon, and iTunes, reaching millions of people who are actively searching for their next listen. Step 5. Drive visibility publishing is just the beginning. To hit that first $1,000, you'll need listeners. You can promote your audiobook to your existing audience, run small ads, or repurpose short clips into TikToks, Reels, and YouTube Shorts. The beauty of audiobooks is that once your title is live, it keeps selling in the background. You put in the work once, and the royalties keep stacking, month after month. And here's where my services come in. A lot of beginners get overwhelmed with things like setting up ACX, handling tax forms, or managing an LLC. If you want to skip the frustration, I offer a done-for-you service where I'll set up your accounts, handle the tricky details, and make sure you're ready to start publishing without the headaches. That way, you can focus on picking the right books and building your income stream faster. Now, I don't just want you to take my word for it. Let me show you some proof of what's possible with audiobook publishing. Here's a snapshot of an ACX dashboard. Notice how the royalties keep adding up month after month. This is the power of passive income. You publish once, and then the sales continue without you needing to constantly put in more work. And it's not just me. There are beginners out there who started with zero experience and are now earning consistent income from their audiobooks. So here's the bottom line. Audiobook publishing is one of the most overlooked ways to build a steady stream of passive income. The demand is growing, the competition is still low, and all it takes is getting your first audiobook out there to start seeing results. But audiobooks are just one piece of the puzzle. If you want to see the full strategy that combines Kindle publishing, paperback, and audiobook income into one powerful system, I've put together a Telegram channel where I share detailed KDP earning strategies, step-by-step guides, and exclusive tips I don't post here on YouTube. Inside, you'll also find resources and access to my services if you'd like help with ACX setup, tax details, or managing your LLC. Don't wait until this market gets saturated. The earlier you start, the bigger the advantage you'll have. And if you found this video helpful, do me a quick favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future strategies on building online income streams.